Lala Kent may have her hands full with daughters Ocean and Sosa, the latter of which made her reality TV debut on the season 2 finale of The Valley. But she just revealed that she's not quite ready to close the door on welcoming another baby. In fact, as Lala put it on season 2, episode 15 of The Valley After Show, I think I want one more. More specifically, during the day, I want one more, she added. But at night, I want no more, so I'll let you know. Brittany Cartwright, for her part, noted, I think she'll have one more. Ah, how fun, Lala replied. Plus, I love the way I'm treated when I'm pregnant, she continued. People are like, don't get the door, and sit down, you know. And your body bounces right back, Brittany chimed in. She could have like 20 and be fine. Lala's response, one more, I think, and then I'll be good. Would Lala Kent have a second child via the same sperm donor? Lala explained on the after show that she would indeed use the same donor that she used with her youngest daughter, Sosa, should she have a third child. Lala previously documented her journey of expanding her family by finding a sperm donor during season 11 of Vanderpump Rules, and even enlisted her friends to help her make the right pick. She then went through the process of intrauterine insemination, IUI, to conceive Sosa. Lala Kent's update on daughter Sosa after the Valley season 2 finale. On the Valley After Show, Lala gushed about life with baby Sosa. As she put it, she's so good, she's so gorgeous, she's so happy. I'm just so happy. We've been talking about this for so long, and now she's here, Lala continued. She's like a real, live person. It's wild. As for Ocean, she's definitely enjoying being a big sister. When Sosa came into the mix, it just gave Ocean a different level of confidence. Lala said during a November 2024 appearance on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. She really enjoys helping me out, even throwing away a dirty diaper. That was huge for her. She's like, I touched a poopy diaper. She really sunk into becoming a little caretaker, and it's adorable to watch. The Los Angeles sun, a relentless golden orb, streamed through the panoramic windows of Lala Kent's immaculately styled living room. Two tiny tornadoes, named Ocean and Sosa, were currently demonstrating their mastery of controlled chaos. Ocean, a whirlwind of blonde curls and boundless energy, was attempting to construct a fort out of every cushion in the house, while Sosa, a more recent, equally adorable addition, gurgled happily from her playmat, batting at a dangling unicorn. Lala, perched on a plush sofa, a half-empty coffee mug in her hand, watched them with a mix of exhaustion and profound contentment. The house, usually a sanctuary of sleek minimalism, had transformed into a vibrant, toy-strewn battlefield, and Lala wouldn't have it any other way. You know, she mused aloud, her voice carrying over the din of tiny hands tearing at fabric. I think I want one more. Brittany Cartwright, sprawled on the opposite sofa, her own laugh lines testament to years of shared laughter and drama, choked on her water. Girl, are you serious? You just got Sosa out of the newborn phase. Lala grinned, a mischievous glint in her eyes. During the day, I want one more. At night, I want no more, so I'll let you know, she sighed dramatically. But seriously, I love the way I'm treated when I'm pregnant. People are like, don't get the door, and sit down, you know? Brittany snorted. And your body bounces right back. You could have like 20 and be fine. One more, I think, Lala said, nodding decisively. And then I'll be good. The thought, once a fleeting whisper in the quiet of her thoughts, had begun to solidify. The chaotic symphony of her two daughters filled her life with such profound joy, a joy she hadn't known was possible until they arrived. The idea of adding another note to that melody, another voice to the chorus, was increasingly appealing. But it wasn't just the pampering or the magic of a swiftly recovering physique that drew her to the idea. It was something deeper, a yearning for an even fuller house, a louder laughter, a more complete embrace of motherhood. She remembered the journey to conceive Sosa, the meticulous process of choosing a sperm donor, the emotional roller coaster of intrauterine insemination, IUI. It had been a vulnerable, yet ultimately incredibly rewarding, experience. Same donor? Brittany asked, knowing Lala's practical approach to life. Lala didn't hesitate. Same donor. Absolutely. Why mess with a good thing? The donor, a man she knew only through a detailed profile and a small, carefully chosen photo, had given her the greatest gifts of her life. He was a silent partner in her motherhood journey, a generous contributor to her expanding universe. The thought of revisiting that process, of creating another life with the same genetic blueprint as her beloved Sosa, felt right, like completing a set. Months later, the house was a whirlwind of anticipation. Lala, despite her initial daytime enthusiasm for another baby, was now navigating the familiar terrain of pregnancy with a slightly more weary, yet still determined, stride. Morning sickness had made a valiant attempt to derail her, but she had fought back with ginger ale and sheer stubbornness. Ocean, now a seasoned big sister, was taking her role with utmost seriousness. She'd bring Lala small, crumpled drawings, demanding, "Is this for the baby, Mama?" and insist on patting Lala's burgeoning belly, whispering secrets she wouldn't share with anyone else. Sosa, just beginning to toddle and babble, would often lean her head against Lala's stomach, as if listening to the muffled symphony within. "She's so good," Lala would often say to anyone who would listen, her voice thick with love, referring to Sosa. "She's so gorgeous, she's so happy." The pure, unadulterated joy Sosa brought into their lives was a constant affirmation that this path, this unconventional, deeply personal path to motherhood, was the right one. The reality of Sosa, a real live person, as Lala put it, was still a marvel. After all the discussions, the planning, the waiting, she was here, a tiny, vibrant personality blossoming before their eyes. Ocean, too, had transformed. The arrival of Sosa had unlocked a new level of confidence in her, a burgeoning sense of responsibility. Lala often recounted the story of Ocean bravely tackling a poopy diaper with a mixture of horror and immense pride. "She really sunk into becoming a little caretaker," Lala would say, her eyes twinkling, "and it's adorable to watch." The thought of Ocean having another little sibling to dote on, to teach, to protect, filled Lala with a deep warmth. The day arrived, as all anticipated days do, in a flurry of controlled chaos. The hospital room, initially sterile and quiet, quickly became a hub of hushed excitement and nervous energy. Lala, despite the exhaustion, felt a profound sense of peace. She was doing this again for her daughters and for herself. And then a cry, a powerful, insistent cry that filled the room, instantly erasing all the pain and weariness. A tiny, perfect human was placed on her chest, a warm, squirming bundle that smelled of newness and hope. "She's here," Lala whispered, her voice thick with emotion, tears streaming down her face. It was another girl, another beautiful daughter, a mirror image of Sosa in the delicate curve of her nose, the softness of her skin. She'd have chosen a name weeks ago, a name that felt strong and gentle, Luna. When Ocean and Sosa were brought in, guided by Brittany, the scene was pure magic. Ocean, her eyes wide with wonder, slowly approached the bassinet, her small hand reaching out tentatively to touch Luna's cheek. "Hi, baby sister," she whispered, a reverence in her voice that melted Lala's heart. Sosa, seeing the new arrival, let out a joyous gurgle, reaching her chubby hands towards the tiny face. Lala watched them, a profound sense of completeness washing over her. The house might be even more chaotic now, the laundry piles even higher, the early mornings even earlier. But it would also be filled with more laughter, more cuddles, more of that chaotic, beautiful symphony of sisterhood. As Luna snuggled against her, a tiny hand grasping her finger, Lala closed her eyes. "One more," she had said. And now she had her. Her heart, once longing, was now overflowing, a testament to the power of choice, of love, and of the incredible journey of building a family, one precious life at a time. The Los Angeles sun, still golden and relentless, seemed to shine a little brighter on her little world, a world now perfectly complete.